Hey, ecology students, Ian Gordon here, Science Librarian, to present you information and resources on how best to find scholarly academic papers or journal articles to supplement your labs, your assignments, essays you may do, or just general information. This is an alternate video presentation to the one that was created to find books, ebooks, and open educational resources, so check that one out as well. This one's going to concentrate you on articles. It may be helpful for you as well. The home page tells you how to find things, and Omni is on our front page as well. But I'm going to click on Research Guides. And then I click on Biological Sciences. There's information about writing and citing, citation management system, how to write lab reports, and excellent tools here that are standard tools to help you to be a better writer. We talked about books and ebooks in the alternate video. There's a number of other resources that you may help as well. But we're going to talk about how to find scholarly peer-reviewed articles. There's a number of finding aids that may be helpful, and Omni is the database of choice. You can certainly use Google Scholar, signing in that you can authenticate and link to resources and papers that we have in our library. Web of Science Core Collection, and other databases. As you can see, there's many different databases that you could use depending on the subject or discipline you're looking for. And in ecology, where you find 1, 10, 100, multiple copies of books that are textbooks or information sources on a particular subject, to find papers and scholarly papers, it's 100-fold increase. So you're looking for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of papers over a given time. So you really have to be more specific and identify papers or scholarly resources that are exactly on topics rather than browsing over general ecology, behavioral, conservation, demography, all those sorts of general topics. So let's just find general articles. First, let's use Omni, which is on our homepage as well, to search. I always like using the advanced search figure. Instead of finding books, we're going to look for things that are very specific. Let's find in any fields, let's look up that concept I know nothing about. What? VIOLTERRA, distribution or modeling. And instead of looking for books or ebooks or journals, we're looking for specific articles. So make that distinction. You can look for any field, you can add, but let's just see what we get here. So as it searched for books or ebooks, it can now look for articles. Look at, we have 11,000 articles. They're almost all available here in full text format, and you can sort them and rank them and search for them again. Let's look for words that are in the title of an article. And also they're about animal or animals in our study. We want to find out how many articles are like that as well. So we've got 152. The more precise you get, the easier it may be found. But again, let's look for words, since you're looking for one or two specific articles and you're ending, let's look for words in titles as well as animal, again using a capital OR just to include synonyms, animals or ecological or ecology or behavior, and find out how many of those articles have any roots or parts of those words. Again, looking for articles. They're almost always in English, but you can find that limit here as well. So let's search and see what we get. 106. Well, you decide when there's too much or too many when to browse. So let's sort not by relevance, but for new to old. And since they're almost all available online, we can look for peer-reviewed journal articles here as well. Save us looking for magazines or reviews or book reviews or editorials. There's still 100 as well. At any time, you could add these things to your list of things that are put into your account, signing into your account. But most important, you're just looking for things that are relevant or that you can lose. At any time, you can go back and add a new line and type in, let's say, bear, or bears, or capitals, or groundhog, I don't know what you're looking for. And to refine your search to find out if any one of these are here as well. Again, when you find an article, you can look at it, identify the title, the author, where it's from, pull it up, look at other subjects may be relevant, and repeat your search strategy again. So finding articles in our libraries are first should be searched by Omni. It's an important resource that covers many resources and Delvers to donuts, you usually don't have to use another database, but you'll learn what other databases work well. Google Scholar, it's hard to discern how they find articles, but sometimes they link to things you can't find any other way. The most important database I'm going to use is Web of Science. It covers core journals in science, and the Brock Library subscribes to almost all of its content. So when you search Web of Science, it gives you an option not only to search for things that may or may not be in Omni, but find alternate things as well. When you look at it, it says you want to search all the databases, including Medline, and most people do that. Do you want to add a row? Sure. And again, we're looking for things that are very specific rather than generalities. Let's look at let's look for a word not on a topic, which is a citation, abstract, and keywords. Let's look for the title of the article and find how many articles in this database have this particular compound. 1,750. So you can always go back to search and refine your search strategy, narrowing it down by or adding a row and saying I'm looking for things that are in a particular grassland or a Great Lake or lakes. Again, you can decide which topics to include or keywords. It limits your results, and again, only you know when you found too much or too little, when to narrow. You can always use the filters on the left-hand side as well. The filters are databases that you've looked at, years, ranks, and language that you could use up as well. But anytime you find an article, it gives you the title of the author of the citation, which you can download, export, or pull up the PDF, look up alternate keywords that you may not have used, or to do another search as well, and all the citations they used as well. So when you move through this particular time and you look for articles in a library, always start with Omni. Use the filters and search options and look for articles. Web of Science is the next database. When you use it, search all databases using the filters and ranks, but using specific keywords to find articles that may be important. Browsing always works well, but only you know when you find what you're looking for, and you may want to email me or book a consultation in case it's not working, you can't find what you're looking for, or you want my expertise in how to narrow your search as well. So to review, let's go back to the Brock Library, Research Guides, Biological Sciences, Articles, noting the tools and resources that are here. Hopefully you'll become an expert searcher and know how best to use the resources. So good luck on writing up your labs, doing your essays, or just finding general information, not only to supplement and complement books, ebooks, and open educational resources, but finding specific and scholarly peer-reviewed articles using the databases and the content that we have as well. Good luck with your assignment.